I'm Tamar, this is Efrat, and this is Eitan. We're from Nuggets. Efrat and I, 10 years ago, created a company called Play Plus. Play Plus develops interactive spaces for the whole family. We created the first interactive museum in Israel in Beersheba. We created Abagada, ABC Do, the first interactive, well, we call it our beta site, but it's the first interactive exhibition about the Hebrew language. And these two actually prove that families needed a place to enjoy their spare time together. Now, how many of you have traveled abroad with their families? Okay. How many of you have stayed in cities when traveling abroad with their families with kids? Now, the reason we're asking this is because
how many enjoyed it?
that was the next question, and that's why.
It's not a babysitting service.
Yeah. Well, many people usually get to a city and actually breeze through it on their way to the amusement parks or to nature places, just because the city is really too difficult to handle a multi-age family, okay? As you mentioned, babysitting service, etc. So, we decided to tackle this as our next venture. So what does Nuggets basically do? We decided to create playgrounds of knowledge. Playgrounds of knowledge using the city as our playground. So, the knowledge part comes from the points of interest, the natural resources of the city. And the playground part comes from walking around the city. You can actually use the different assets that we have around us as the playground features. Whoop. Okay, so we get to a city and we notice that getting there is quite easy today. How do we mean? Flights are becoming much cheaper. Okay, it's very tangible. You can get places with the low cost travel. Once you get to the city, the content and the experience are actually on the rise. Okay, it costs a lot of money to do stuff. The parks, amusement parks, the prices are rising annually between 5 to 8%. Okay, Disney's booming. Other amusement parks are booming, and the cities, and we see a decrease in people traveling within the cities. When in fact, they have the cheaper resources, their actual natural resources, to give you a good experience. But what do we need when we get to a city? We need planning. We need planning ahead. And usually I look at the moms in the group because the dads usually plan the trip. The moms usually plan the content in the trip. Okay, what do we actually do when we get there? What do we have on the list today? So we have content and we have the actual experiences. And that's why we created Nuggets. So Nuggets is an experience planning platform. It enables you to travel the city, check out the sites, and do it in a fun, experiential way. I'll give you an example. We're in Paris, okay? We digitally planted info keys around the city, okay? And finding those info keys basically is a lot of fun. But what if you find one of the info keys, a hidden door opens up, and you get an augmented reality game that relates to what you're seeing around you? For instance, we go up the Eiffel Tower. We get to the Eiffel Tower. Everyone can see the Eiffel Tower from all over Paris. Get to the Eiffel Tower, we go up, then we have to check out the view. Who tells us what we're seeing beneath us? So what we do, we take our phone, we screen everything around us, and then we have 45 seconds. This is a competition within the family. 45 seconds to identify the main points of interest and landmarks under us. Okay? The Notre Dame.
Sorry.
Okay.
Question. You have 2 minutes for questions, so if they don't have questions.
If you guys don't have questions, I have comments.
What is the business model? Are you selling to municipalities?
Fantastic question. Yes, our business model is divided into three. We're selling B2B and B2C. The B2B is the municipalities. We have sponsorship options as well. And we're also selling in-app purchases for the actual end user. We have options for hotels and airlines as well.
What is your current status? Where is it?
We're in the
You
development.
launched already or not?
No. We haven't launched yet. We developed the platform, basically, the basic platform for uploading those info nuggets around the city. We're still in the midst of developing the actual augmented reality games because it's a new type of technology. And so we're in that phase. So we're very, very seed, and we're looking to raise $700,000.
How generic the solution will be?
This is very, very scalable. That's part of what we're working on. So the database, the uploading platform is quite, enables you to upload data easily so that it's then scalable. And the game, we have generic games and customized games. Again, because we have two different types of customers. So the customers that are the municipalities or the sponsors get unique games developed for them, for the different locations.
Anything else?
You have our numbers, call us.
We have 15 more